Hi everyone, my name is Ailin Mirlashari. I'm 28 years old and I'm born and raised here in Stockholm. I'm an artist and in my practice I focus on video art, photography, illustration and paintings. Today it's the 21st of January 2021 and I've been invited by Miss Chiefs to do this solo exhibition called Förhöjd verklighet, and in English, Elevated Reality. The exhibition is about if stories are excluded because of their complexity. So I'm showing different types of layers of identity. It's both my inner metaphorical journey, but also collective stories brought together. So let's go and see. So here you can see my posters. It's like in the beginning of the exhibition, you can see some spots from my world. It's like an introduction of like what is happening when you enter the room later. So it's stills and it's mixed media, it's photography and like after the photography was taken, I've worked with collage and illustration. Here you enter the first room. Maybe we can see this fabric textile art first. So it's written in Persian calligraphy. It's Ishq wa Atash, which means love and fire. And it's inspired by this poem by Hafez. Hafez is one of the greatest poets of Iran. So he wrote this poem. Love came and set the whole world on fire. So it's an inspiration of that poem. And I like this dreamy look because of like all the expression that I have in this exhibition is it's reality, but it's also in a magic reality kind of way. So this dreamy tie-dye is like a perfect background for this. So here I have a video mapping piece that is like a projection on two objects. So here we have on the left side we have Safa al-Baluchi, a friend and a Baluchi female from born in Oman. So she and Dana over here. It's my friend from Husby. She's a dancer and the creator. So the idea is that they're guarding the exhibition, and also because of for me it's really important to have this, to talk about this feministic and female perspective of seeing the world. Because my reality, it's a lot of young men portrayed in the videos, and for me it's like the unique story is the female perspective of that. a new movement, also in Persian. So here it's some of the continuation of the posters. And here you can see two pieces that are portrayed in one of the videos and in one of the paintings that we're going to see later in this tour. So here we enter a more intimate room. So it's guarded by this painting. And this is also a painting of a photography that I've taken of my friend in Oman. And he's also Baluchi, and I'm half, my mother is Baluchi, so that's why it's important for me to have this story in my works. And Baluchi people are a minority group of southern of Iran, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. And it's a minority group that is discriminated, and there's a lot of injustice going on towards the people. So for me, it's also important to, like, if someone asks, like, tell the story about why these images are important for me. Not only beautiful, but also it has a important story to tell. So in this intimate room, you can have some tea. And you can sit down here and put the what do you call them? The sound on, and see this video called Flanaren. So this video is about, it's a short movie, 3 minutes and 47 seconds. It's a short movie about mental health, and that we're walking around, hanging around, but not really talking about how we're feeling. Yeah. And over here we have some small photography of my work. It's both, like, you can see from the posters, but also other stuff that I've been working on. And you can buy them, 50 crowns. Okay. So on this main wall, you can see this short video art movie called Blombecknarna. Blombecknarna means the flower dealers. It's a short movie about these 3 flower dealers that are hustling day in and day out to survive. Even though they're dealers, they're trying to save the world because they're dealing flowers. So there's a lot of metaphorical and symbolic pieces in this movie. Yeah. Here is the 3rd video art that is short movie that is shown. It's called Att mötas I sorgen, and in English, meeting each other in the grief. It's 2 minutes long, and it's about, like what I said, meeting each other in the grief. And it's also important to talk about the bodies and representation, and that we often don't see these kinds of stories of young men from the suburbs. These are my friends, and these are real stories that I'm connected to. So for me, and also the actors, like it's a natural way of just being themselves. They're not acting. A lot of people tell me like, oh, this is super vulnerable, and like it's super cool that you made them do this. But I'm like, I didn't make them do anything. They're just being their natural self. All right. These 3 pieces are the 3 dishtashes that you see in the Blombeknarna video. So on these 3 pieces you can see quotes by the female poets Karim Boye and Farrokhzad meeting. Yes. This is the last piece, but you can also see it from the beginning. So this is the same girl that you saw on the video mapping. It's Safa. So for me, like once again, it was important to have this a female welcoming everyone in the exhibition, but also guarding the exhibition with this female perspective. So we jumped over the middle piece. So here, it's the biggest fabric, and it's written in Persian calligraphy. It means a new movement. Thank you very much. I hope to see you. We have this exhibition going on until Saturday, the 23rd of January. So see you.